Come on, sir.
Yes, please come. Hemant Patel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Hemant, please tell about yourself.
Sir, my name is Hemant Patel. I was born in Banda district of Uttar Pradesh, and after that I started my education from class 6 onwards in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, and later I got education from the Kendriya Vidyalaya also, and for my IIT JEE preparation I went to Kota, and after clearing IIT JEE examination I did my BTech and MTech in electrical engineering from IIT Kanpur. And currently, I'm serving as a deputy collector in Uttar Pradesh government in Jalon district of UP.
So you did BTech, MTech from IIT?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're in Jalon?
Yes, sir.
Since when?
So since last 1 year and 2 months, sir.
So you gave UPSC exam last year, interview?
Yes, sir. I appeared.
What score you got there?
154, sir.
154?
Yes, sir.
So you missed by how much?
18 marks.
Entering the list by 18 marks.
Yes, sir.
We interviewed you, no?
Yes, ma'am. Last year I also appeared in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this year you'll do it.
Okay, so which one is the largest uniformed civil force in the world?
I'm not sure about this.
It doesn't matter. Uniformed civil force, you were part of it.
Okay, sir. Indian bureaucracy. Sir, civil force.
Uniformed civil force.
Okay.
You were part of it.
Police force in India.
I said.
NCC is that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you're part of it. Yeah, come
yes,
on.
sir. Yes.
In IIT, you were in NCC, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you love to watch wildlife documentaries.
Yes, sir. I love.
Okay. So that's why you have not opted these Group B services. That's an intelligent thing to do. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'll come in the end.
Okay, Hemant, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Okay. You studied in KV.
Yes, sir.
So, what is the difference between KV and Navodaya Vidyalaya? One. And secondly, which one is better and why?
Sir, one fundamental difference between Navodaya Vidyalaya and Kendriya Vidyalaya is the aim with which they were established. Sir. Navodaya's aim is to provide a quality educational opportunity to the rural talented students. And the aim behind the Kendriya Vidyalaya is to provide a proper schooling facilities to the government employees with the transferable jobs.
Okay. So, which one do you rate better?
Sir, in my personal opinion, sir, Navodaya Vidyalaya is the better institution, at least as it prepares a student holistically, sir, as it is a residential school, so from 6th to 12th class.
Can you name two schemes which really empowered women? Only two, main two schemes. Really schemes, Government of India schemes. They are really empowering.
Sir, ongoing the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, in which more than 70%
Is the rural? Okay, yeah, one. Second.
And sir, in terms of women empowerment, the reservation for women in Panchayati Raj institution is one
That,
of them.
okay, that is not a scheme actually.
Yes.
I was coming to that again. Mudra is a scheme.
Yes.
Mudra is for women. Now tell me, you mentioned one
Yes.
that women empowerment in political institutions.
Yes.
So, can you recall two acts or legislations where we empowered women to give them participation in democracy?
Sir, recent
Any whatever constitutional amendment or act or past or present?
That act against the domestic violence was one of the that empowered women, sir. And 73rd and 74th Amendment that give 1/3 reservation, at least 1/3 reservation in the local bodies.
And the current one?
That is at least 1/3 reservation in the parliament and the state legislature.
Okay. This is not at least. This is up to 33%. The Lok Sabha and no, I'm asking you. So you mentioned that in local bodies, 23rd and 4th, it was at least 33%.
Yes.
And what about this, the recent one? Assembly and Parliament, Lok Sabha.
I'm not sure about this figure, sir. I will have to.
It is only 33. So you cannot go beyond 30. Okay, thank you. Please.
You take interest in international affairs, Mr. Hemant? International matters, international issues, foreign policy?
Sir, as a daily basis, I watch some of the YouTube channels that, and through the that newspapers, I get to know about the international.
I'll ask you very, very general questions. In recent times, you have seen that India's profile has risen, right? India is more visible, right? Now, there are two aspects to visibility. It is on account of India's rising power, right? Power based on what? Economic, military, other capabilities, right? Hard power. What other kind of power can there be? India has a hard power, but what is the other kind of power? For which now in India now has a global reach.
Sir, soft power in terms of Indian diaspora, that is playing a significant role for India, sir.
Yes. Can you give some examples of soft power for which India is known? India appears as directly linked to that particular kind of aspect. Any example you can give? Like, what is soft power? One example you give.
Sir, as Indian origin, prime ministers or prominent leaders are coming in US and UK, so they are there. And Indian, like in the recent case in the Qatar, when our 8 ex-naval officers were released, even though that not many more details are in the public domain, but with the speed, the death penalty was reverted back, and those 8 men were freed. This is a prominence of India's soft power in the current.
It could be hard and soft power. Actually, we don't know how it.
Yes.
A combination, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But what about Yoga Day, Antarashtriya Yoga Divas, or Indian food,
Yes,
Indian
sir.
dance, movies?
Indian movies, Bollywood.
Yeah, not only Bollywood, but nowadays we don't. It's not only Bollywood. Yeah, Oscar, Natu Natu song
Yes, sir.
got an Oscar, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is soft power. You understand, right? Now, in our traditions also, deep-rooted traditions, we have this dimension of diplomacy, right?
Yes.
So, can you think of one famous book, or one famous diplomat in history? He is associated with the Mauryan dynasty.
That book,
Arthashastra,
written by Chanakya.
Chanakya, yeah. Chanakya, yeah. So we are rediscovering, our own kind of knowledge base, traditional knowledge base, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What is the quality of a diplomat, and what are the qualifications of a diplomat? What qualities should he have? Rajdut, Pratinidhi. So, what kind of qualities he should have typically? Anyway, even in college in IIT, you must be saying he's diplomatic. He's not diplomatic. So, what are the usual kinds of expectations?
A diplomat has to be precise in his the whatever he is saying, and even though he might be promoting his own interests, he should not be hurtful to any others. and his the way of talking, the way he is dressing should be in coherence with the values. His are his national values, sir.
So
These are the things, sir.
he should enjoy respect and credibility of both sides,
Yes.
right? Yeah, the side who is sending and side which is receiving. Now in history or in our epics, we have instances of our diplomats going and not being respected adequately,
Yes, sir.
right? Do you know? Can you give examples? At least two examples. हमारे, प्राचीन उसमें.
Sir, in Ramayana, when Lord Hanuman went to the court of Ravana, he was not treated well. So that resulted into the largest case.
Right, right. And then Mahabharata.
In Mahabharata, yes, in Mahabharata, the similar instance is there, sir. Krishna went to convince them that there is a better way out to sort out this thing, but they disrespected him, sir.
So diplomat is opposed to fighting or war. A diplomat is diplomat. He pursues peace, and he's opposed to his work is diametrically opposite to pursuing war or resolution through conflict. Right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hemant, you grew up in Madhya Pradesh. Which is your home state, UP or MP?
This is my home.
Madhya Pradesh is your home state. Okay, because all your postal addresses and everything are UP.
Ma'am, I was born in the village which is around 100 meters to the MP boundary, and my father was working in the Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, all right, okay. So, what are the places which Bundelkhand, which are the places which come under Bundelkhand of both the states?
Ma'am, from Uttar Pradesh, there are 7 districts, and from Madhya Pradesh, there are 8 districts that are the part of Bundelkhand region. Okay, ma'am. In the Uttar Pradesh, Chitrakoot, Banda, Mahoba, Hamirpur, Jalaun, Jhansi, Lalitpur, these are the 7. And from Madhya Pradesh part, Panna, Chhatarpur, Tikamgarh, Niwadi.
Where does Orchha come, in which?
Orchha is also part. Orchha is a part of Niwadi district, ma'am. Currently, sir. Earlier it was part of Tikamgarh. Recently, Niwadi has been formed, ma'am.
Okay, so that region, there's a very famous Hindi poem.
Ma'am, बुंदेलो हर बोलो के मुंह हम सुभद्रा कुमारी चौहान.
Okay, so should Bundelkhand, sometimes often on their voices of Bundelkhand also wanting, a statehood of its own. To what extent do you think that claim or that demand is likely to be heard?
Ma'am, in my personal opinion, forming Bundelkhand as a separate state will not be a good idea, ma'am. No? Because currently, ma'am, there is a significant revenue deficit. If we form it as separate state, it will have very limited resources to fulfill its own growth demand. Also, ma'am, due to water scarcity in the region, often the rivers that are flowing through that region, in the future there may be numerous interstate water disputes.
So, which are those rivers? Which are in that region?
Ken, Betwa, and Pahuj was one of the rivers. And Chambal not prominent. It does not come into Bundelkhand.
Okay, all right, okay, and but don't you think anyway? I thought maybe the development, they would have got more allocations and they could have spent money and the lot of people could have been improved.
In current setup, at least in the Uttar Pradesh region, the funds from the other regions, at least from that western part, the taxes which are collected from the western part, those are being utilized in the Bundelkhand region. Like recently, there has been a development of Bundelkhand Expressway. Ma'am.
Right. Okay. So, what is fiscal federalism? You've heard of the term, no?
Yes.
What is cooperative federalism for that matter?
Ma'am, as our India is formed of several states, so several states cooperating with each other in overall development of themselves and overall development of the country. They are cooperating with each other and they are learning from each other to boost their overall economic, social and other growth. Ma'am.
So UP is getting a disproportionately, a lot of states feel that they are getting a disproportionately larger share. Do you think, what is the basis of getting that larger share from the central government in the finance commissions?
15th Finance Commission, there were some issues that
Not just 15th, over a period of time, yeah, because there's a formula, no? Based on?
because population is one of the criteria. That's why being largest populous state, it is getting.
Isn't it high time they start earning similar to the states which are actually earning and giving that money?
There are in recent years, Uttar Pradesh is significantly trying to develop. At least that's why UP is targeting 1 trillion economy by 2027. So if UP starts developing at that pace, then UP will also significantly contribute to the taxation that will help other states to develop.
I hope so. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Hemant, we met last time?
Yes, sir, we must.
Yes. Now, what is the GDP target of UP?
$1 trillion economy by 2027.
What is the current size?
Sir, $320 billion.
320. So, do you think in the next 4 years it is achievable? 3-4 years?
Sir, with the current pace, exact $1 trillion may not be crossed, but having this ambitious target and the corresponding ambitious steps are, if they are taken in a serious way, then if not 1 billion, then more than $800 billion economy can be achieved in a comfortable.
So, what are the areas that the government is looking at as opportunities towards this goal?
Sir, one thing in which government has especially focused is ODOP, one district, one product, that is providing a decentralized development. And another aspect is UP has 97 lakh MSME units. So that is also one of the prominent thing, and loans are being provided to those MSMEs, and via the ITIs, Industrial Training Institutes, training to the local candidates is being done in a prominent way, which I have also experienced. And infrastructural development in the Uttar Pradesh is also taking place at a rapid pace that will significantly contribute in the overall economic development.
Okay. So, and with respect to UP elections and politics, so do you think the influence of caste has decreased, or do you see any dynamics change in the voter behavior?
So, as per my own experience or own learning, caste has played a role in past also, and in today's politics, caste is still playing a prominent role, at least with respect to Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. So, how far is UP successful in strengthening grassroots level democratic institutions?
Sir, UP, as there has been a reservation for women in the Uttar Pradesh. So now many more women are getting elected to the panchayats and the municipalities. But one negative aspect I have seen is that Pradhan Pati is one of the concept. Even though women is on paper the elected representative, in some of the instances, their male members are playing the prominent role. So even though government has provided rules, but in some of the instances, they are not actually empowered for that.
So, did the state government took any steps towards strengthening the financial status of these local bodies?
Yes, sir. As National Rural Livelihood Mission, that is a mission of the central government, but the state government has been helping in the formation of women's self-help groups. And via those, that National Rural Livelihood Mission is providing a path to those women SHGs for the empowerment, and so women are also getting a better income via those SHGs.
Okay. So since you are from electrical engineering,
Yes, sir.
you have done BTech and MTech,
Yes, sir. It was a dual degree course.
dual degree.
Yes.
How many years was that?
5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Okay. So what is this smart grids?
A smart grid is a network through which electrical transmission takes place, and being a smart, it means various components, distribution and transmission components will communicate continuously with one another, so that proper demand and supply could be managed, and any fault at any place could be managed in an effective way, so the grid failure could be minimized.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Hemant,
Yes.
what is the meaning of Panchampur?
So Panchampur is whatever I have learned from my forefathers. They said there were 5 small villages.
Okay.
Those got displaced due to the damming, and so those 5
Due to the?
there was a small dam was formed in that area. So those 5 villages got
Okay,
displaced.
okay,
so
okay.
5 villages got merged into a single village. So that's why.
What was that dam called?
No significant name. That is Panchampur Ban is the name in the local.
Okay. How big is it?
It should be more than 1,000 acres. Not that big, sir. It is
How is the capacity of a dam measured?
that the amount of cubic meter water it is holding, sir.
Yeah, it's measured in million acre feet or cubic meter also.
Okay.
It's acre feet or cubic meter, whatever you choose.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyway, and Kulsari, what is the meaning of Kulsari?
That is name of a village, sir.
Yeah, but what does it mean? Nardaha.
I will have to look into exact meaning.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
अच्छा, आप सरकार में हो अब, तो सरकार किसी को क्या दे सकती है? सरकार क्यों चाहिए?
To protect our rights and to provide the basic facilities, and there are many people who do not have enough resources to manage
है।
their life in a good way.
तो अगर मैं ये कहूँ कि सरकार लोगों को सुकून दे दे,
Yes, sir.
तो people will find their way out in life. अगर सुकून दे दे, तो people will find their way out in life. You agree with this or you don't agree with this?
Sir, providing sukoon itself is a big task, sir. As sukoon is maybe related with the overall that their the physical amenities that are to be given, their education, their family.
Okay,
so if
okay.
all those things are taken care of,
So now look at the Gujarat model of development and the Kerala model of development.
yes, sir.
So what are the main features of Gujarat model of development?
Sir, in Gujarat model of development, the prominence was given to the role of private sector investment and the overall infrastructural development.
What else? Okay, what is the Kerala model of development?
And sir, in Kerala model of development, the development at the grassroots level, the empowerment of women and the Panchayati Raj system, the local bodies got empowered. So at the grassroots level, these people got empowered and they are showing their prominence and they are influencing the government policies at the state level, sir.
See, Kerala and Tamil Nadu model, they work on educational and health elements. Okay. So strengthening the educational infrastructure and health.
Yes, sir.
So that will lead to human development.
Okay. Thank you.
The Kerala model of development, the Gujarat model of development, infrastructure you said right.
Yes, sir.
But there are two more features with that. One is policy stability
Okay. Yes, sir.
and second is law and order.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now look at these two models and tell me which one is giving more sukoon.
So that Kerala model is giving the more sukoon.
They are giving more sukoon.
Yes, sir.
Now Kerala, there are agitations every second day.
But if we look into the sukoon that
If Kerala model was giving more sukoon, Kerala would have developed more. Has Kerala developed more or Gujarat has developed more?
sir, development in terms of overall human capacity or human well-being, I think Kerala is performing better in most of the human development indices.
Yes, that of course.
Yes, sir.
But overall performance wise, if you look at it,
In economic aspect, Gujarat is performing better, and in human development aspect, Kerala model is more successful. Sir.
okay. And what about UP? What is the model that UP is following?
Sir, as per my current experience, UP is following infrastructural, and that Gujarat model is more close to the current profile, that current model that is being followed by the Uttar Pradesh.
Yes. Yeah, they have maintained very good law and order.
Yes, sir.
So if you see, that is the point I was trying to tell you, that Gujarat has maintained very good law and order.
Yes, sir.
That peace leads to sukoon.
Okay, thank you. Sir.
Even human development also becomes a choice if there is peace.
So law and order is the first thing that is to be
Yes,
brought in.
basic thing is law and order.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So that's where the beginning starts. No?
Yes, sir.
Yes. See, Kerala has prospered, no doubt, but mainly due to remittances from abroad and education, they have done exceptionally well, no doubt about it. Anyway, thank you. So, how did your interview go?
I think it was better, more than average, but not excellent in my opinion at least.
That was very good. ठीक है, all the best. You have to make it this time. ठीक है?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.